Yeah, I mean, before we even like go into that, Jamie Foxx show was very funny.
It was
him, Braxton, the granddad.
Yeah,
they were like a really good trio. So it's up there as a great show.
Bro.
Maybe even like the top 10.
You know, one, it is. But you know, one that I kind of put at the exact same level.
What?
The Wayans show.
Oh yeah, I actually like the Wayans brothers more.
Man, Pops, Pops, and the Wayans brothers. Like, I to me, like they're like right there. Like, if one is at like 40%, the other one is at like 45, 50% to me. So
yeah, I get that. Now, if we're talking about like best black sitcoms, for me personally, it's just a personal bias. It doesn't mean it's the greatest one. For me, it's Fresh Prince.
Okay.
But if I'm going off of the best all-around black sitcom, I would say it's probably Everybody Hates Chris. Just because of the writing, the cast, and just it came out at the right time. That was like it was like they took a page out of my life with that. You had a black kid going to like an all-white school. Like, it was so relatable.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them were very relatable. But this is the thing. Okay, now here we go. Here's how we get spicy over here. Do we need to split these up into eras? Meaning, you had the era of Fresh Prince, Martin, and let's say, I don't know, I don't want to say the Cosby Show, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like those 90s. Like different world Cosby Show. You got the 90s ones versus Everybody Hates Chris, Wayne Show, and Jamie Foxx in the 2000s. I think, right?
No, Jamie Foxx came out a little bit earlier.
Okay, so it was like late 90s? Late 90s? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It was like right there around the time Steve Harvey's show started. It was like into like late 90s into the 2000s.
Okay. Well,
that's why I say they're so close together.
Yeah. Like they all kind of ran into each other. It was like
the only one that started super late was Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah. Because I love Everybody Hates Chris. I feel like it was the perfect blend of it all. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like the cast, like Terry Crews, the dad, like everybody was so relatable.
Tashina Arnold, the mom.
Yeah, everything was so relatable. For me, I feel like this. I feel like I related the most to Martin. I related the most to Martin and Fresh Prince. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you why. I related to Martin because the jokes and the humor in it, like there's people that I've seen that reminded me of it where I'm from, right? I related to Fresh Prince because those were the aspirations of where I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Aspirations where I wanted to go at in the quality of life.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So I related to both of those two the most. Now, overall, I think best content-wise, I can't disagree with you on Everybody Hates Chris because I feel like even though my era was more Fresh Prince and Martin, Everybody Hates Chris content was, you ever like was somewhere in a situation and you think about something in your head and it'd be funny as hell, but you actually see it happen. Like when she was like, I'll smack you into another family. Like everybody thought about that before, like, dang, like how would that look? It shows you. That's what I appreciate about Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah. The only thing I disagree with you on, bro, and I'm going to say something super unpopular right now. I didn't think Martin was funny.
Oh, no. Not Shanae.
Nah.
Not Jerome.
Nah.
Not Jerome. Rome.
The show, it was just...
Ooh.
It was a little too Negro-ish for me, bro. Like it had
snap.
Of course it had its good moments. You know, like some of the cameos, like they had Biggie in it, all that type of stuff. All the rappers from the 90s was on that show. But overall, I just didn't really find it all that funny.
Yeah, it was, to me, it was the funny was there. I think it wasn't as well rounded as some of the other shows maybe.
But let me put some respect on Martin Lawrence's name because I really loved his movies. I love Bad Boy. I loved Blue Streak, and one of my favorite ones, What's the Worst That Can Happen? That's like one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah,
so he's saying he loves your movies, but he hated Martin.
hate is a strong word. I just said I didn't find it as funny as some of the other sitcoms.
Okay. Did you ever watch a show called Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
Where do you put? Or do you put it over Saved by the Bell? Oh, you don't put it over Saved by the Bell.
I'll say if Saved by the Bell is 40%, Martin's like 42.
Dang, Deion Sanders voice. Dang.
I just wasn't into it, man.
No, I mean I respect that. Some shows. See, it took me a while to watch the Bernie Mac show. I didn't know it was that good. Like I saw it, like a clip of it before, and I was just like, oh, this is this weird looking boy on there, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get it.
And
You're
then
right,
once I started watching, I was like, yo, this is actually pretty funny. Like
I think I gave it a chance because of Bernie Mac.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Like the show, it didn't look appealing.
Yeah.
But once you start watching it, and you got the humor, and like, okay, you're in.
If he wasn't on there, I wouldn't have watched it.
Nah, not at all. I don't think we would remember it, bro.
Nah, not at all.
We would remember it like cuts. But shout out to Marcus Houston. He was on the great sitcom with Tia and Tamara.
So. Hey, we can't forget about Sister. Yeah. We can't forget about Sister because Sister was good.
A good one, really good. Parenthood was good.
Parenthood was good.
I mean, we're going to go down this list. There's actually a lot of black shows. Family Matters.
Family Matters was classic. In the House. In the House was classic.
That was the one with LL, right?
LL Cool J.
Yeah. I love that one a lot. That's in the top 10 too.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yo, you know what's so wild about that? Until Kat said it about that in the Steve Harvey show, I did not notice.
What he did?
He like completely destroyed
the
nostalgia of the Steve Harvey show.
He swagger jacked the whole thing. Like Steve Harvey show was like, it was nostalgic. But then when he said that and you think about it, it's like, dang, he wore suits. He, you know what I'm saying? He had the same haircut. He had the same haircut. Like, I think everything.
Like Mr. Cooper was like a gym coach, and then
he was a music teacher.
Yeah.
So
I was like, oh my gosh, dude, you stole his whole routine.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah. It was
because he would have been up there if that didn't happen.
Yep, for sure. Didn't Sinbad have a show or something?
I think wasn't he just usually cameoed on?
Maybe he was
a different world.
Yeah, different world. Yeah, he was on Different World.
That was another good one.
Yeah,
I don't know where it falls though, but it was really good.
Next time we're going to talk about comedians. List of comedians where they all fall at, like, because we had so many comedians that were on good shows. I feel like there's one.
I think we had the best era of it from the 90s into the early 2000s. I'm so glad I got to see that. Yeah, it's like TV today is just, I don't even know what like sitcoms look like that. When I see it today, it looks real corny.
Yeah, for sure. It's way watered down. Even had the D.L. Hughley show. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and they canceled it like the Wings because it was racist.
Yep. Yeah, it was a lot of shows out there. If you put it in the comments. What do y'all think? What was the top 5 sitcoms?
Black sitcoms.
Black sitcoms.
Actually,
you know, just all the way around. Because you got Saved by the Bell. What else we had?
That wasn't a top 5.
But it's on somebody's list.
I'm sure it is.
Boy Meets World.
Because they're gonna put Friends on the list. If
Friends.
That's the case.
They're gonna say Friends.
I only seen like 2 episodes of Friends, and I was like, this is Living Single. The white version.
We ain't named Living Single. Yeah. Living Single was good, yo. Living Single. You had If we gonna mix it up, right? And I'm gonna say some ones that are not primarily black ones. So you got Friends, you got Boy Meets World, you got Saved by the Bell, you got
what was that one? Boy Meets World. You said that, right? What was the other one that it was like a TGIF? I forgot the name of it though. It was on that.
You got Party of 5. You ever heard that? Party of 5 was good.
I feel like we're missing like some really big shows.
Now, if we want to really go, this was way
Step by Step.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't black, but that was a really good one.
I mean, this is just TV shows. I was about to say Desperate Housewives, but
I mean, when Eva was on,
it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that was up there.
It was.
But then we're gonna go down the rabbit hole now, because then they're gonna be like Grey's Anatomy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go forever.
Well, those weren't sitcoms.
Yeah, those are TV shows. But yeah, you know what? Another one we left off the list. The Parkers.
The Parkers.
The
Parkers was a safe show. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it was watchable. It had good lessons.
Yeah, and they got I think they did 100 shows.
And Moesha.
Moesha.
Yeah, that was
we
really
forgot
good.
about
That's
Moesha.
another one in the top 10.
That we forgot about Moesha. How we forget about Moesha?
And okay, Smart Guy. That's
Smart
another
Guy.
one. To me, that's in the top 10 somewhere.
Because we said sister, right? Yeah, Smart Guy. So it's a lot of them up there, man. We forget.
We had some really great shows, man. And they took them all off TV.
You will never see anything like this again.
That's wild.
Hey,
That's wild.
That's So Raven. Was that a? Nah, I wasn't a sitcom. No,
It kind of was.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's like 50-50. That Lizzie McGuire.
They
were cool.
Famous Jet Jackson.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Famous Jet Jackson. What y'all know about that?
Man, I feel like my top 10's like getting full. But screw everybody.
Oh man,
He's in the top 10 too.
Yeah, man.
His friend JT. I forgot the girl's name on it.
Lil Romeo even had a show back then.
Yeah.
Lil Romeo show.
That was cool.
Cousin Skeeter.
That was a good one.
Man, that name couldn't fly these days.
Nah, immediately canceled.
Immediately canceled.
But that's where we all met. What's her name? Megan Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is. Because she was a kid. She was like, what, 12, 13, something
Yeah,
like that?
she was young.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. But yeah, let us know. Put it in the comments. What's y'all top 5, top 10 sitcoms? Put them in there. Let us know. We going to talk about it next time.